To the quarterbacks in this one. Both of these guys, players who've been around the league now for some time, they've definitely established themselves as veterans who know how to win football games.
Yeah, I think the word of the day, Kate, is definitely experience. Two guys who've been through the season several times over, have seen a lot at this point in their career and been through quite a bit on the field. All that experience is stored up there right between the ears. And the one who is more skilled at leveraging that experience, more than likely is going to come away with the win.
Officially beyond the halfway point now, eyes starting to shift to the playoff picture as this Week 10 game gets underway. This return makes it up to the 25. So the Dolphins offense headed out for their opening drive. They'll be led out by the fifth-year lefty out of Alabama, Tua Tagovailoa.
A bit of an uneventful outing individually last week, Kate. A touchdown and a pick for him, but the lasting memory, well, there's no question about it. Walking off that field with the loss, that stings. No doubt he feels he could have done more to prevent that result, so expect to see a motivated individual taking snaps here this week.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Achane. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Achane again. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. The stop made that time by the rookie from Florida State.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Throwing, here's Tagovailoa on 3rd. Buys time, rolling right. He'll make a bid for it on the ground.
Just not much to do right there, whether he wanted to run it or throw it. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win for this defense.
Now it's Jake Bailey, who's out to punt this for the Dolphins. And he'll punt it away to end a disappointing opening drive. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. So the Rams offense getting out there for their opening drive of the game. And they're brought out by the 16-year pro, rebounded from an injury last season, Matthew Stafford.
A win is a win for him, whether he goes for 400 yards and 5 touchdowns, Kate, or maybe he just finds the end zone once like last week. And being the team-first guy he is, he'd be more than happy to end the game with just 1 touchdown pass, or maybe even no touchdown passes, so long as they get the win in the end.
The first carry now for Kyron Williams. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Tackle made by Jordan Brooks. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here, what he was able to do in support of that win. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
40 gun! 40 gun!
Off the play fake, it's Stafford. Caught, Cooper Kupp makes the play. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. A pickup there of 33 yards. And the Rams are going to have a first down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30.
Monday. Big 20.
On first down, here's Stafford. Connecting on the slant. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And it brings up an LA first down.
Ready.
Now we're on the toss for Williams. And he runs this one in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. Kyron Williams, the touchdown. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
That one splits the uprights. And the Rams will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Barrios now to return it. And look at this return. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40. The Dolphins and Tyreek Hill headed back out on offense. And this truly has been an excellent campaign for him, sitting among the NFL's top 5 in receiving yards. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. Running with A-Chain out of the gun. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Tight end going in motion here. 2nd down carry for A-Chain. And they're going to get him down just shy of midfield. Still a nice gain, though, up to the 49. 9 yards to pick up there, and they only need 3 more now on 3rd down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
The Rams showing a nickel look. 3rd down coming up. Putting the tight end in motion. Third down run from A-Chain. And the defense was ready. They got him at the line. Stop for no gain on the play, and that'll bring up 4th and 2.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Jake Bailey on the punt. And this is the 2nd time he's been brought on to kick it. Ooh, it's away, but he knows he mishit that one. Headed for the sideline. So this one carries all the way to the sideline and out. No chance to make a play on that, and they'll take over at the 16-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
They take the handoff now. Stafford. He puts some air under this one. Deep right. He's got it inside the 25. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams take a 13-0 lead. It's a Puka Nacua touchdown. the scoring production he's brought out of their offense. That touchdown gives him 10 on the season. Cardi now for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Rams drive out to an early 14-0 lead. The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. And that one is going to go out of bounds. Wow, they're going to get great field position out of this. So a quality return, but you're going to have to wipe away some of it as they get caught for holding along the way.
Automatic first down.
First and 10 from the 41. Tagovailoa now working from the gun. He's on the move. He tucks it and takes off. And he doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the 46. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Tua off the play fake. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
You know, ball skills are not just a selling point for receivers entering the draft. Teams want defenders, especially in this day and age of the passing game, who can make plays on the ball, too, especially on these deeper throws. He doesn't swat that one away. We could be looking at a huge game.
And this one ventures out of play on the fly. The question is where it's marked. Looks like they'll say the 17-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Here's Williams to start the drive. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game, right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage, B, it sets up your play action, and C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
On 2nd down, a run with Williams. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Brought down that time by Kendall Fuller. They pick up 1 on the run. Need more, though. That takes them to 3rd and 5.
Kate, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Stafford now on 3rd down. He has the burst over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
New set of downs for him from the 46. straight ahead with Williams. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Tackle made by Jordan Brooks. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run, but I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
On 2nd down, it's Williams again. And he gets this beyond the midfield stripe and onto the Dolphins side of the field. 2 yards on the pickup, and that leaves him with 3rd down and 3. Throwing off the play fake here. He throws a bullet deep to the right. He's got it inside the 10. He goes the distance. Touchdown, LA. The Rams take a 20-zip lead. Cooper Kupp the touchdown. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. It has been wash, rinse, repeat for them offensively, Brock, as, well, we all wait for this defense to find a little backbone before this becomes a runaway.
Yeah, I'm a little torn up here in this booth because you're exactly right. Offensively, this is just machine, surgical. Defensively, you're running the risk of being embarrassed here pretty quickly.
Cardi with the extra point. And the Rams push their lead to 21-zip already. The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Barrios now to return it. Returns looking good so far. Coverage team tracks him down as the return reaches the 35. Miami set to take over once again on offense. And it's not good, Brock, when you're discussing their punter as one of your early game MVPs, but they just haven't been able to get anything going so far.
No, you'll hear some old school coaches, especially defensive-minded coaches, Kate, and they'll say, hey, man, there's nothing wrong with the drive ending with a kick, right? As a quarterback and as an offense, maybe that was the way you played the game back in the day, but not modern football. You've got to go score.
Tagovailoa off the play fake. He puts some air under a deep throw to the left. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete.
You know, I don't fault that look at all, Kate, downfield. It was just an excellent defensive play to deny him the ball and knock it away. That is good on good.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Throwing again. Here's Tua. That's caught. Devon Achane. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll be 1st down, Miami.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Out of the shotgun, a give to A.J. And he's across midfield into Rams territory. 1st down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. That's the end of our 1st quarter. 3 more to go still on Monday night. 21-0 our score. We'll return to Inglewood in just a moment. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Dolphin football as we begin. They've got 2nd and 5. They'll stick with A-Chain. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Tagovailoa working from the pistol. Has a man, it's Achane. We'll have him gain about a handful there. Jared Verse on the tackle.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the 38. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
First and 10 now from the 30. A-Chain on the inside give. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
You know, that's a good run right there to keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Second and 6 coming up here. Now Tua to throw. He gets it complete to his man, Tyreek Hill. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Third and just 2 to go. Trying to pick it up here with Achane. And the struggles continue for him tonight. He's only able to get back to the line. Just short on 3rd down, no gain on the run, and now what will they do on 4th?
That's one of those plays, Kate, as an offense that just sticks with you a little bit. It bothers you that you just can't convert on a very manageable down and distance. And on the other side, it sure gives you some confidence defensively to get off the field.
Fourth down, and on comes Jason Sanders for the Dolphins field goal. It's a 38-yarder from the left hash. Aubrey puts it through, and it gets a fraction closer as the lead's down to 18.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Sanders all set to send it away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. The Rams and Matthew Stafford set to go back on offense. And as he continues lighting up the stat sheets this season, we can see he's still chasing one man for the NFL lead in passing yardage. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Up the gut they go with Williams. And he's brought down for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. From the gun. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up.
You know, I love this, Kate, from an offense. Just philosophically, stretching that secondary out with your tight end. Even still, one of the deeper targets you're going to see him get. It's a shame they couldn't quite connect.
Throwing his Stafford on third. Throwing it deep off his back foot. And they really went for it on third down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing fourth down.
That's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage waiting for it. They were thinking interception for a second, and incompletion is still pretty good, too.
Fourth down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. Picked up at the 38. And he's brought down before the return gets far. It's a 54-yard punt that time. And it'll be Dolphins football. The Dolphins sending their offense back out there. Goals like we saw in their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. Tua now from the gun. He's throwing deep to the left side. Caught at the 20-yard line. And he'll take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
Jason Sanders to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Dolphins make it an 11-point ball game. Sanders all set to send it away. Return starts at the 9. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Rams and receiver Cooper Kupp taking the field once again. And he finds himself across an important benchmark for yards this season after that last drive. He stayed pretty busy this season, and the numbers show just that. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They go with Williams on the counter. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
A split second, all that kept the defense from making a stand right there. It's amazing, man. This game of inches and split-second reactions. A nice bit of burst, surge forward for enough to go get that first by a couple before they could finally drag him down.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Brought down that time by Kendall Fuller. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Shotgun snap to Stafford. Quick slant taken in by Nakua. And a nice gain here, but it's stopped short of the 1st. And he's up across 200 yards now in this opening half. That's beyond simply a good start for him. This is the type of game where he's been taking the lead on carrying his offense forward however he can. Throwing now, 3rd and 2. Oh, he got some air under this one, deep down the middle. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on fourth. Putting a receiver in motion. Fourth down, here's Stafford. Escapes the pocket. He connects downfield on fourth. And he's out of bounds just short of the 30. Forget that it was fourth down, Brock. That is an impressive 22-yard pickup, and it gets them the first.
Oh, I love fourth downs. It just brings out the very best, and you get to see how you handle the most pressure, and it turns out, well, they handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. From the gun, a carry by Williams. Avoids a defender. We've got a foot race. He's contained at the line for no gain. Jordan Poyer up from the secondary to make that stop. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. They stay on the ground with Williams. And he pushed deep in enemy territory with that, down inside the 25. It's an 8-yard gain, and things looking a whole lot better now. 3rd and 3 upcoming.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
On 3rd down, here's Williams. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. Another run for Williams. And he's going to run this one well into the red zone to the 14. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3. Now it's Williams. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. And we haven't even hit the break yet, but already we're looking at this likely becoming a 100-yard game for him in the very near future, and expect more to follow after that. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal. Here's Stafford. Has it down close. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams boat racing them to the halftime locker room. So So he looks to and finds the big fella, and his tight end takes it in for 6.
Such a reliable weapon down in the red zone. You know, kind of reminds me like a point guard making an entry pass to that post player. When you trust your big people around you, and when a quarterback trusts his tight end like that, it makes a difference.
Point after converted from Cardi. And the Rams push their lead to 18. The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Barrios now to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the
Here comes the 2nd down call.
44, ready.
Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Finds his man, Waddle. And that is a big hit right after that catch, so the play limited to maybe just a couple yards. They send a man in motion. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
Well, I'll tell you what, Kate, that's a really nice play in coverage. That linebacker looking like a cornerback on that play. Perhaps those cover guys could take some notes and have to stay in position, and most importantly, swat that pass away.
So the Dolphins readying for the punt. Jake Bailey's gonna kick it away. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. Takes it in at the 26. And some nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. Nice 12-yard pickup on the return. And the Rams will take possession. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Give to Williams from the gun. Cuts it to the right sideline. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on a broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
New set of downs for him at the 38. On first down, here's Stafford. Throwing this back in the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams boat racing them to the halftime locker room. And that, Brock, I know you're keeping track, but just in case our audience isn't, his 4th first-half passing touchdown. At the pace he's on, this would be a new record if he has a second half to match this one. Cardi now for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Rams continue piling onto this lead. The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Barrios now to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Well, we've already seen some nice plays here, and we're going to see plenty more before this game ends. But you might be thinking, with plays like that, my guys' ratings should be better. Well, you're not alone. You got a chance to let the Madden Ratings Hotline know just what you're thinking. Give them a call, 1-844-MADDEN-1, and make your case for who should get a boost. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Tunga Bailoa. Achan reels it in. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 32. That's knocked away by a defender, incomplete.
And you ask a lot of your defenders on that field. It is not easy to play defense in today's NFL. Not only stay in their assignment's hip pocket, but to make plays on the ball as it arrives. He was challenged with an intermediate throw, and he swatted it away with ease.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Back now, pressure on its way. Able to find Achan. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Miami calls a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Sticking to the air, it's Tunga Bailoa. He puts some power on a deep one left. Brought in inside the 20. And he'll take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins chop some of the lead off before the half. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. The point after splits the uprights. And the Dolphins make it an 18-point game. Sanders all set to send it away. This return starts at the 5. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Rams headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And we're all hoping his hot start can continue. He's been putting up some numbers early in this contest. The clock reads 24 seconds now as the final drive of this half begins.
32.
They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And that's good for a gain of 5. Tackle made by Jordan Brooks. And he's certainly given us a performance worthy of these primetime lights. This is now a 100-yard game that he's put together. We're at halftime here on Monday night. Now we'll jump from the West Coast to the East Coast, down to our studios in Orlando. Jonathan Coachman standing by with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. As mentioned, this is the EA Sports Halftime Report. Time to take a look around the NFL and find out what's going on this fine Sunday. We'll get our tour started out at Venerable Soldier Field in Chicago, where it was the Bears who pick up the victory at home. Caleb Williams leading the way in the victory with 3 touchdown passes. From there, we head all the way out west to see what's happening with the LA Chargers. And they were losers in that one as they fall to the visiting Tennessee Titans. Will Levis sharp in the victory as his guys get back within a game of 500. Finally, let's get you to Baltimore to check on the Ravens at home at M&T Bank Stadium. And they were winners in that one over the visiting Cincinnati Bengals. Lamar Jackson, strong in the win, as his guys run their record to 8-2 with the W. The Rams got a nice throwback performance from their veteran quarterback, Matthew Stafford. He had it going right away. 2 touchdown passes in the first quarter, 2 more in the second. 4 touchdown passes all told, and he's likely not done yet. This was an extremely one-sided first half. One team showed up, ready to go. The other's been in a daze thus far, but there's still plenty of time left for this one to tighten up significantly. These 2 teams making their final adjustments for the second half ahead. It's time to get back at it. For the call, let's rejoin Kate Scott and Brock
Sanders
Hewitt.
all set to send it away. Has this at the 6. And look at this return. And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35. The home team's back out on offense as we see Kyron Williams again. And he has just shredded NFL defenses so far this season. You can see he's sitting second right now across the league in rushing yards. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They get 22 on that one. And the Rams are going to have a first down.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. And because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
First down, and they go right back to him. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
2nd down now, 7 to go. They fake the handoff now. Stafford. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Puka Nacua touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure is taking advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Barrios now to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Dolphins are back on offense. Tua Tagovailoa out there once again. And he has to be happy about his game. We're checking some of the highlights right now that he's made so far. A good showing that's seen him in the zone from time to time. And also he's just seen the field well from his spot in the middle of this offense. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They send the tight end in motion. 2nd half begins with a run by Achane. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Short pass brought in. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
They'll send him over right. Throwing. Here's Tagovailoa on third. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means fourth down coming up.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and third downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. Collects this at the 32. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Rams headed out to the field now. And all the touchdowns are sure going to catch some eyes around the league, but sure not unexpected for those of us who saw how well he was throwing it back when he got his first couple of scores.
Yeah, and if anything, he's only continued to improve and play better as this defense tried and failed to find any way to slow him down.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Here's Williams to start the drive. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Jordan Poyer up from the secondary to make that stop. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4. Straight ahead with Williams. And the push forward doesn't get beyond the line. That's Sheldon Rankins in on the stop. They'll need 4 to convert now after no gain on 2nd down. Throwing now, Stafford. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. He has it at the 22. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Call that a punt of 47 yards. And they'll get ready to go on offense. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Forced out to his right. He can run it.
That's just a case where you're trying to make something when there really is nothing there. There just wasn't an opening for him to work with, and he was lucky to get what he could.
Second down now, 7 to go. Achane on the toss right. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. 4 yards on the pickup, and that's going to leave him with 3rd and 3.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Man in motion here. 3rd down run from Achane. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. They run the counter to Achane. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Second down now, 7 to go. From the 43. Getting out, and they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
It's pretty impressive, isn't it? They built this type of lead for themselves because that's actually, Kate, their first sack of the game. And that's why smart front offices and complete teams build a well-rounded roster. That way, if a core component like the pass rush today isn't there, well, the other areas of the team pick each other up.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Here's Tua. And he's there to knock away the pass and force a 4th down.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, well, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
They're out now, ready to punt it. And this will mark his 5th kick of the night. Takes it in at the 21. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up, past their own 30. The home team's ready for their next series. Let out on offense by their quarterback. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. Ball at the 33 for first down. This is Williams. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Well, Kate, a 2-yard run on first down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule, but you're going to have to pick up the pace.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Up the gut they go with Williams. And he's swallowed up in the middle. No gain on the run. Jalen Phillips finishing that play off. Back-to-back runs yielding just 2 yards, and now it's 3rd and 8.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just times you got to run in the darkness. And when linebackers fill that hole like that right in the middle of the field, he ran right into the darkness and the pain of that linebacker.
Williams on the carry. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. That play gains 6. It's going to be 4th and 2.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
The Rams are set to punt. Ethan Evans, the one to kick it away. And he sends this away. Definitely his best kick of the game thus far. Before the return gets far. Offense returning to the field now for the Dolphins. And you and I both know, Brock, they, like so many teams in this league, fans of establishing the run to begin a football game. Well, I'm looking at my watch, I'm looking up at the scoreboard. We're sometime into this one now, and they still haven't been able to establish it against this defense.
Yeah, kind of like when we walk into a defensive meeting room and sit with the D coordinator, and what is his #1 premise each and every week? Stop the run. Stop the run.
Yep.
Because you know if you create that kind of imbalance and you take away the run, you have a chance of playing pretty good defense like they've done.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Tua setting up to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
The best defensive ends in the NFL, they don't need to win sustained battles to get home. Nope. Sometimes, Kate, all they need is one quick move, and they're into the backfield blowing it up.
All right, here we go. Second down. Out of the shotgun, a give to A.J. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
Even though that run did not net them a first down, I can promise you this, Kate. I promise you. I know how it works. They're going to circle that one. They're going to remember that one. And when they need some key yards on the ground, they'll come back to that call later.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Tua looking to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. On play action, here's Tagovailoa. The pass is incomplete, but hold on here. We've got a flag on the field. Here's the call. He was too far downfield at the time of the pass. Gotta stay within a yard of the line. That'll back him up.
Still first down.
So after the 5 yards are marched off, here's 1st and 15. Motioning the tight end now. Tagovailoa back to throw. He's got Smith. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
That's just discipline with a capital D. The play in the huddle is a running back screen, but it takes discipline for that offensive line to not get downfield. Discipline for that receiver to stay alert, stay aware that he's a viable option as well.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Only 1 quarter remains in our final game of the week. That's the end of the 3rd. The Dolphins have it to begin the 4th, and this game, it has been a nightmare for them. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Tua now from the gun. This one's taken in by Hill. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
Okay, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Here's Tua again. He has the first over the middle. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody.
Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. Well, they scrambled back on top of the fumble. They lose a ton, though, and now they've got fourth down coming up.
Yeah, recovering it really only brought you one more play. With how much they lost on that play, well, here come the special teams. And now, well, now they got to be special.
They've got a man in motion. Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. And that one's going to be knocked away, and that's going to force a change in possession. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Sometimes a quarterback gets so focused on coverage down the field, you lose sight of those linemen right in front of you. On that occasion, he throws it right to the D lineman. Easy to get the paw up and swat away a potential first down.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. A handoff to Williams. And they'll stop him after a minimal gain, down to about the 36. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7. Off the play fake, it's Stafford. And that one looked like an interception for a second. Instead, it's incomplete. Defender couldn't hang on to it. Third down coming up.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
A run with Williams. And he's tackled for a short gain. He got 3 on the run. That's going to bring up 4th and 4. Joshua Carty out for the Rams field goal try. He'll try to connect on a 50-yarder. Online, but not enough juice. It's no good short. And they wanted to add 3 more there, but silver lining, they aren't exactly hurting for a big lead at this juncture.
Something I would have never said 20 years ago, Kate, when I started this business, but it rattles through my big old noggin now. That miss really has an effect on fantasy football owners more than anybody else. Imagine the poor soul somewhere, anywhere, who ends up losing in fantasy this week, specifically because of that miss.
Setting up the running back screen. And he goes out. Just needed one more step there to reach midfield.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. In the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the 48. Has a man, it's Achane. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident a screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
First down, here's Tua. Taken in by Smith.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. Here's Tagovailoa again. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
I think his decision-making were to check But his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB can run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there was none to be had. No escape route available this time.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. He's going to push one deep down the right. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete.
I don't fault the look downfield at all. I mean, that was just a situation there where it's a better defensive play than the offense executing.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. And they won't do it, so that falls incomplete on 4th down.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Williams. Down the sideline of the 45. It's a 33-yard gain and a fresh set of downs.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung them to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
Sets them up nice and pretty at the 25 following that big play. Going to the ground again on 1st. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap to Stafford. Finds his back, Kyron Williams. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Running for the marker with Williams. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. And with that run, he's reached the coveted mark for a back in a single campaign. This is officially a 1,000-yard season on the ground. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. They stay on the ground with Williams. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
On 2nd down, it's Williams again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They managed 3 yards on the carry, which sets him up with 3rd and goal at the 5. Here's Williams. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. It's 4 yards on the play, Brock, and now we've got ourselves a 4th and goal.
This front, well, they've done a good job bending and not breaking. 1st down, didn't score. 2nd down, didn't score. And now 3rd and goal, can't find the end zone either.
It's the 2-minute warning here in L.A. Rams nearing their 6th win this season. Now the field goal unit runs on for its 2nd try tonight. It's a chip shot, this one, straight ahead. Sly's kick is up and good. And that grows the lead to 27.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Barrios now to return it. He stopped on the return at the 27. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. And this a final opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. To throw, Tagovailoa. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
You know, Kate, that was one of those situations where you hear a quarterback having a clock, right? You know, and he had enough time in the pocket, but then it was like, okay, time is running out, and I got to do something. He did not force a throw and risk a pick. Instead, he just got rid of it and cut his losses.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Throwing again. Here's Tua. Got his target. It's Hill. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
Throwing on 3rd, Tagovailoa. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. Brought in inside the 20. And he'll take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins making the scoreboard look a touch better. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate. And I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
With time ticking away, they prepare for a must-get onside kick. And the onside kick doesn't pan out. The Rams make the recovery. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it. Even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug of war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it. And we'll move to the next.
On 2nd down, a run with Williams. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Give him 8 yards on the play. And it brings up an LA 1st down. So make a check in that win column for the Rams. And this thing of losing such a close one the week before, apparently still at the forefront of their minds. They got out there and rebounded nicely with a win this week.
That's what it is. Let's go.
So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott, saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody. The Rams are winners as we say goodbye from Los Angeles.